Imagine waking up in the dead of night to the sound of something skittering across your ceiling. You turn on the light, and there it is, a spider the size of your palm, staring at you with 8 unblinking eyes. It's horrifying, alien, and yet utterly fascinating. These creatures, with their hydraulic legs and silken traps, are nature's most efficient predators, and they've been perfecting their art for over 500 million years. If you think you're the apex predator in this room, you might want to think again. Spiders are not just different from humans, they're almost alien compared to most animals, including their supposed bug cousins. Imagine if your face were fused directly onto your torso, with your eyes and fangs protruding awkwardly from your chest. That's essentially what spiders are working with, a cephalothorax, a body fused into a single structure, giving them a disarmingly bizarre silhouette. This physical design sets them apart, but their unsettling movements take it to another level. Spiders don't just look creepy, they move unnaturally, and that's because of their hydraulic legs. These 8-legged freaks pump blood to extend their legs, creating jerky, machine-like movements that unsettle us on a primal level. If insects seem industrious and efficient, spiders move like malfunctioning robots, glitchy and relentless. Combine this with their eerie camera-like eyes, and it's no wonder people squirm at the sight of them. Unlike insects, which boast compound eyes, spiders' camera-style optics come with a lens and retina, giving their gaze an almost predatory intensity. And while insects might have 2 eyes, spiders typically have 8, watching you from angles you didn't even realize existed. Here's a kicker that'll keep you up at night. Spiders aren't even closely related to insects. In fact, humans are more closely related to sharks than insects are to spiders. The evolutionary chasm between these groups is staggering. Spiders belong to the arachnid family, which split from their marine ancestors over 500 million years ago. Their lineage includes relatives like horseshoe crabs and the now extinct sea scorpions, monstrous arthropods that could grow up to 8 feet long. These creatures dominated ancient oceans, giving rise to some of the most nightmarish predators the world has ever seen. To truly grasp spiders' uniqueness, we have to go back 500 million years to the seafloor. Picture a thumb-sized predator called Meryk plovetrix prowling the depths. This tiny terror used sharp claws near its mouth to grab and kill prey, a feature that would evolve into the fangs of modern spiders. Yes, those venom-injecting appendages aren't fangs at all, they're highly modified, weaponized mouth parts. As their descendants moved to land, these chelicerae became even deadlier, allowing spiders to paralyze their prey before liquefying it for an easy meal. Evolution truly doesn't hold back on the nightmare fuel. But how did spiders and their arachnid relatives make the leap from water to land? Unlike vertebrates, which share a single lineage for terrestrial adaptation, arthropods seem to have tried their luck with land-dwelling multiple times. Scorpions, for example, were among the first creatures to crawl onto dry land, leaving fossils dating back 430 million years. These early pioneers ventured into a barren landscape, no trees, no grass, just moss-like plants, under a sky dominated by a closer, larger moon. Among them were the ancestors of spiders like trigonotarbids, creatures with segmented abdomens and tails that hint at their marine origins. Breathing on land posed a unique challenge, one that spiders tackled with ingenuity. Unlike insects, which use tiny spiracles to diffuse oxygen, spiders developed book lungs, organs resembling the pages of a book. These structures absorb oxygen efficiently and are a hallmark of arachnid evolution. Interestingly, scorpions have 8 book lungs, while spiders have only 2. Some scientists believe these differences suggest spiders and scorpions adapted to land independently. Adding to the mystery, certain ancient scorpions retained gills, implying they may have returned to aquatic habitats after their ancestors had already conquered land. Evolution, it seems, is less a straight path and more a drunken stumble. Spiders didn't just survive on land, they thrived, evolving traits that make them some of nature's most efficient predators. Their eyes, for instance, are tailored for hunting. Unlike the compound eyes of insects, spiders' camera-style eyes provide depth perception and sharp vision. Jumping spiders, in particular, have some of the best eyesight in the arthropod world, allowing them to stalk prey like tiny eight-legged leopards. In contrast, scorpions and other primitive arachnids rely more on touch and vibrations, making spiders the visual tacticians of the arachnid family. Let's not forget their iconic silk, a marvel of biological engineering. Stronger than steel by weight, spider silk is used for everything from web building to parachuting. Yes, some spiders literally fly by creating silk balloons that catch the wind. These airborne arachnids have been found thousands of feet in the air and hundreds of miles from land. While spiders often steal the spotlight, their primitive relatives tell equally fascinating stories. Take Attercopus, an ancient arachnid that lived 400 million years ago. This tiny creature had a segmented abdomen and a tail, features modern spiders have long since lost. Fossils preserved in amber reveal other ancient spider-like creatures, such as Chimera arachne, which coexisted with dinosaurs over 100 million years ago. These primitive forms remind us that the spider family tree is far more diverse than most people realize. Spiders' evolution wasn't just about survival, it was about becoming nature's ultimate ambush predators. Their ability to spin silk is unparalleled, allowing them to create intricate traps, ensnare prey, and even construct protective shelters. Some species like orb weavers build massive symmetrical webs, while others like trapdoor spiders create hidden lairs with hinged lids. Each web or burrow is a testament to spiders' adaptability and ingenuity, but spiders don't just feast on insects. Some species have expanded their menus to include small mammals, birds, and even fish. The Goliath bird eater, a massive tarantula found in South America, is infamous for preying on small birds. Meanwhile, the fishing spider has been observed catching minnows in shallow streams, using its ability to detect vibrations on the water's surface. These predators remind us that spiders are not just creepy, they're ruthlessly efficient. Ants, on the other hand, have their own horrifying tales to tell. Take Adetomyrma venatrix, also known as the Dracula ant. These ants practice matrophagy, where larvae feed on the blood of their queen mother. Don't worry, she doesn't die from this gruesome act. Instead, it's a bizarre form of family dynamics that ensures the colony's survival. The Dracula ant's macabre lifestyle stands in stark contrast to the solitary predation of spiders, but showcases the many ways arthropods have adapted to their environments. Despite their fearsome reputation, spiders are ecological heroes. They control pest populations, keeping ecosystems in balance. Without spiders, crops would fail and insect-borne diseases would run rampant. Researchers are even studying spider silk for its potential applications in medicine and engineering. Imagine lightweight, durable fabrics or biodegradable sutures inspired by arachnid ingenuity. So the next time you're tempted to squash a spider, consider that you might be killing the key to humanity's next technological breakthrough. Imagine a world without spiders. No webs in your corners, no surprise visits in your bathtub. Sounds great, right? But without spiders, ecosystems would collapse, pest populations would explode, crops would be devastated, and the balance of nature would tip into chaos. Spiders may be creepy, but they're also essential. They're not just survivors, they're innovators, engineers, and in their own way, artists. So the next time you see a spider, try to appreciate it for what it is. A tiny, eight-legged marvel of nature, or scream and run, that's fine too. If this narrative resonated with you, do support us. Hit that like button, drop a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe. Thank you for staying with us to the end. See you in the next video on Plaid Chronicles.